Dude, come back. The caller totally wrecked my keyboard. It's hopeless. For a gamer, losing a keyboard is like losing a soul. Shintaro had to retire from his 2-year hermit life. He left to buy a new keyboard, and clever Uni could vanish in any device. Naturally, she was in Shintaro's phone. His phone tagged along, but as soon as he stepped into the mall, someone threw a smoke bomb, and Uni went down with a punch. When he awoke, the mall was occupied by robbers. Security turned to a cage, and despair took hold. Shintaro got a tip-off that connecting his phone to the security system could take over the mall, but he was locked up tighter than a drum. That was a mission impossible. His frown attracted the attention of a carefree boy named Yuzai, who casually struck up a conversation. Subtitle: upon hearing that Shintaro seemed to have a possible way to escape, Yuzai immediately came over to inquire about the situation. Shintaro didn't hold any hope at all, but after receiving an affirmative answer, things took a bizarre turn. The robbers started fighting amongst themselves for no reason, and the shelves in the mall went down like a game of dominoes. Seizing the moment, Shintaro grabbed his phone and bolted out, connecting to the security system as smoke filled the air, and one locked door after another. But Shintaro fainted. Mind blank, he likely thought, "I won't go back." He himself was utterly bewildered, thinking, "What on earth does this mean? Could it be that I've truly forgotten something?" In a blink of an eye, Shintaro woke up from bed. The dream vaporized, only to find he was taken to a strange place by Yuzai. A group surrounded Shintaro, informing him of the crisis. They belonged to the Mokage group. They all had special abilities, and after a group decision, they wanted to recruit Shintaro into the Mokage. Shintaro was totally lost, and upon facing this weird group, his instinct was to run. He slipped out the door home, but met Ya searching for someone. Her odd outfit caught his attention. Ya asked strangely for help. Shintaro, reluctantly, went home. They stayed from noon to dusk. Finally found Sangi and Ryu. They were being sold by a trafficker when Ya rushed in and rescued them effortlessly. Just as they were about to be taken away, a truck suddenly rushed in, and the two of them disappeared right in front of Shintaro. Soon after, Sangi appeared unharmed but collapsed next second, prompting nearby Mufu to glance at him. Crimson pupils proved that Mufu had visited the quantum realm and gained powers, and under Mufu's explanation, Shintaro finally understood why the Mokage group existed and the backstory behind it all. Everyone in the group had experienced near death, and on August 15th, experiencing it together would allow them to enter the quantum realm. The other would gain special powers to return to this world, with crimson eyes as proof of their abilities. Different individuals experienced death with different lives, and this time, Sangi experienced it all in a car accident. Enlightened, Shintaro realized that Sangi returned to reality with special abilities. He discovered he was also a special ability holder, with an innate ability called Masha, which granted him eternal memory. The Mokage group had existed for ages, but had always been forgotten by everyone, patiently waiting. He felt like a forgotten being, wandering through the river of time. Eventually realized everything was controlled by a guy named Sunshin, who wanted to gather soul powers to resurrect his wife. When Wenner discovered the truth, she chose to take her own life and stay in that world, making it impossible for Sunshin to achieve his goal in reality. Once everyone dies, Queen Maria would reboot the world. The dead would be revived and then gathered again to be killed, in an endless loop. Everyone in each cycle loses their memory, except for Shintaro. He remembers everything. At that moment, he recalled all his past cycles of death and realized that Wenno appearing in his dreams was to awaken him. This awakening spurred Shintaro to end the cycle. He took a knife, planning suicide to enter the quantum realm. Next second, Shintaro slipped into a frozen state, and the two, long separated, finally met. Most of the time, they were preoccupied with matters of Maria. Finally, one person's solitary battle has reached its end. Everyone is waiting. Let's head out together. All of the siblings. The sister made the decision to sacrifice herself in order to stop the serpent's plan. Yet unexpectedly, the serpent's plan ended up succeeding. Shui never thought that the spirit in his father's body would continue to kill all his siblings. He was subtly reminded that fate is unchangeable. Unwilling to accept this, Shui fled with his sister and brother, founding the Mokage group, vowing to stop Mufire's plan. However, he never revealed the real situation to anyone and bore the immense pressure alone. Through his efforts, more members joined the Mokage group until all the capable youths were gathered. To protect everyone, Shui came to his sister's tombstone event. Just then, his brother Zhu also arrived at the cemetery. Zhu noticed Shui's state and wondered, did something happen? If you really care that much, then just go for it. K-Suit can look out for you from my brain. Don't simply keep listening here and there. How on earth did this happen? Sister has also disappeared, and we